Sons of Sigmar, welcome back to Total War Warhammer, the Grim and the Grave. So, last episode was again weirdly out of sync. The thing is, it's not that the audio is not in sync with the game play, but it's everything is weirdly out of sync. Like the camera, it's not just the sound. It's like I can't explain it. It's like the gameplay footage is lagging, even though the audio is fine. So, for example, I click on some stuff, and while I explain it, the audio lags a little bit behind, and the clicking is so quickly that it looks really weird. I can't explain it really, and I have no idea why that is. It is a fairly new thing, or it is a new thing. I haven't had these problems before, and I suspect that there might be an issue because I paused the recording. No, that can't be it. I paused the recording when the battle starts. I've never done that before, and so it's of course the #1 suspect here because that's new for me. So I'm not gonna do this for now until I know for certain that that is not the case, or not the problem. Anyway, so we have made a confederation with Stirland. That is not actually a good thing, to be honest, because as we can see, the vampires were already marching against Stirland, and they have a lot of forces. What is that? A corpse card. Oh, that's one of the new units, I think, for the vampire counts. They are besieging Würtbad. Würtbad is not going to defend itself, even though it is awesomely built already. The garrison force is very weak, because it was plundered already, I think. Then we have Talabheim over here. Talabheim has the same problem. The garrison is rather weak, and there is a fairly strong vampire army coming. I would like to keep Talabheim. Oh, and I can actually recruit a lord and some forces here at least. So it is likely that we might be able to defend this. So Ulrich Herdwig, he is phlegmatic, Lord or Gunther van Volkvan. He's humble. I'm going to recruit him. He's going to stay in Talabheim, and he's going to get a nice army of something. What could we need in Talabheim? We do have swordsmen and we have some spearmen. All of them are not really good to go, like they are wounded. They need to replenish, and the crossbowmen as well. Well, I would like some range units, but I think I'm going, you know what? Let's get three free company militia. They are basically both. They can shoot and fight in melee, so that's going to be good for us. Then we have Eilhard here. I don't know, or actually Emperor Karl Franz in Eilhard. He's going to defend that, hopefully against the Emperor Secessionists. And the army from Helmgard will move or march over to Kemperbad and hopefully defend that. And then we will wage our wars against the vampires. I think that's it for this turn. We need a lot more money. We are running low. Oh, I have some commandments to do. For example, I'm going to get public order over here. The host Festtag, probably. Or a Sigmarite dogma might not be bad either because of the vampiric corruption. State troop levy. Ooh, that might be good for now. Or would be good this turn, but we can't do that right now. Imperial taxation. Now I'm going to go with a host Festtag, and the same thing I'm going to do here. For now, it doesn't really matter. We are going to lose these settlements anyway. What? I still might... Oh, Stirland? Wait. I have Stirland and Talabheim. Oh. I guess I said I changed the commandment in Talabheim twice. Well, we're going to lose Würtbad. That is... or Würtbad. That is out of the question. There's an empire rebel army. Oh, Teleheim actually is going to be besieged. Damn, I thought they had to wait another turn. And, well, I don't think we can hold out against this. Look at this army from here, Vlad from Karstein. Well, actually Vlad's army is not that bad. But Manfred's army... No, what? Someone had a lot of Graveguard. No, maybe not. Well, their armies are fairly weak, but I still can't beat them. Not with this force. So, Gerhard Huss and his garrison force are going to die here. And Woodbard was conquered by the vampires. Karagnorn wants to declare war against me. Awesome. I needed another war anyway. As long as the border princes don't surprise attack me, then everything is fine.
Your conquests strike fear into the hearts of your enemies.
At least we got some money.
The wisest amongst them will know that fate is on your side. I have foreseen.
Rebellion, settlement lost, settlement besieged, faction destroyed, raiding. Objective. As Magnus did, so shall we. If it was Magnus of Nuln that ended the turbulent time of the three emperors by defeating the Chaos Lord Azavar Kul. In the wake of such a victory, the Empire was united. To withstand another such invasion, we must be united again, with more provinces under the Emperor's rule. Easier said than done. Anyway, we're going to march to Altdorf to face this rebellion. They have a Hellblaster volley gun. A Hellblaster volley gun apparently is different than the rocket battery, which makes sense, but I don't know the differences just yet. I want to do this crest battle here, the Battle of Bloodpine Woods, because we're going to get the Sword of Striking and a hero. We don't have a hero yet, so yeah. Emperor Karl Franz needs some more units. He's going to get a couple of Empire Knights and a couple of Pistoliers. Yeah, I know. We don't really have the money to fund them, but right now we need everything we can get. The mood, I have no idea what to do with that. Probably nothing. Camperbard, I'm not sure if we can reach them in time. And the other question is, do I want to reach them in time? Do I want to defend Camperbard against 3 vampiric armies? I would rather fight them in Altdorf or have them fight the border princes. For example, the border princes, are you at war with the vampires? You are not. Well, why don't you join my war? Join my war against the vampires. And I'm going to pay you 3,000 gold. Okay, well that's not... How about I join your war against the greenskins? Okay, well, that's a shame. Karagnorn has declared war against me. How about Karak Izor? No peace, huh? Ostland and Averland. Ostland I would like to have peace with. Okay. And Averland I can take myself, I think. Okay, I have Wissenburg and Feildorf. I do need to fight against the border princes to take back these imperial provinces down here. I need these as my baseland. I don't know why the dwarves wage war on me all the damn time, but I need Averland and the Reichland under my control. And Wissenland. Like that must be the imperial base here. Anyway, let's end the turn. Emperor Karl Franz is probably going to march against Körburg soon-ish, because I'm going to declare war against Marienburg. If I can afford it. Right now it doesn't seem like I can afford it, so... Oh, Ostland is marching against Teleheim. That does not really matter, because we are being besieged by vampires anyway. How the Empire, the vampires already got all 3 of their legendary lords. They have Vlad. No, actually one is missing, I think. Vlad, Manfred, and the other one, Heinrich. One lord is missing, and that is the new one, the Grave. Not sure what the conditions are to recruit him, but they don't have them yet. We didn't build anything this turn, so we're just going to march on with our army. Am I going to attack these? They have Demi-Griff Knights. I would just wage this fight, or do this fight automatically. I don't want to battle every rebellion myself, if I can avoid it. But I'm going to do the Battle of Bloodpine Woods so that we can get a wizard in our armies. That's going to be interesting. Okay, we can't do that yet. And we're going to get a couple of free company militia in the Emperor's army. We do need more money, so we do need to wage a war soonish here. Marienburg is a nice target to attack, but I fear that they would attack Eilhart as a revenge act. And I need to get a garrison force in Helmgard. Man, it's not looking good for us thus far. And either I need to disband Emperor Karl Franz's army soon, or he must make himself useful and worth the money. Ostland is now also attacking Talabheim, it seems. The vampires did not attack. The rebellion did attack Altdorf. That's not a problem. Recruitment shortage. That is a problem. We did get some money somehow, I think. Or we didn't lose as much as I expected. One of the two. We've constructed the town and the village in Helmgard and Eilhart respectively. We're going to upgrade this mine or whatever this is, the clothier, to a tailor's guild because I do really need the money. I'm going to get the garrison in Helmgard. And I'm going to build... Well, I would like to have the Reichsfort here. Because the... Actually, do I need the Reichsfort to get the Reichsguard? I might not need that. No, I do need the Reichsfort to get Reichsguard, which makes some sense. But I would have liked to get them on the other way. Actually, can I recruit them in Altdorf? No, I don't think so. No, I can't. So we're going to wait with Eilhart until I can get the Reichsfort. And next turn we won't have enough money or to actually pay our armies, so that's kind of bad. We are going to fight these guys, I think. But first let's look at the enemy army at Altdorf. We certainly can't fight them on the field, apparently, because we are way weaker. They have some Demi-Griff Knights, they have great swords, they have a lot of forces. Decline the attack. And let's march against the battle at the Bloodpine Forest. It's a very weak enemy force, so we shouldn't have any problems beating them. But I just didn't have the time or forces to deal with this battle before. Oh, it's an ambush. So it is. Empire must fight against its own kind for survival within the bounds of the Empire itself. We must be wary, for there are more than traitors lurking in the Bloodpine Woods. Oh, that'd be interesting if a third faction of beastmen would join the fight. But sadly that's impossible. Actually, I mean, the beastmen could join, but they would be allied to the other Empire faction because you can't have a free fall. Which was an option in Medieval 2 and prior, I think. I don't know why they took out that option. It was very intriguing. to just have 4 people slaughter each other. Man, it's really warm today. Really, really warm. For me, at least. Oh, I'm gonna shut up. Okay. Apparently nobody said anything. Wipe out the forces of Middenheim for daring to oppose our rule. And there is an orc statue just on the side of the road. Nobody bothers to take it down. What do we have over here? More orc banners. More orc banners. A lot of orc banners. Okay. There's another big orc statue. Maybe there are some orcs in these woods? Well, what do we have here? The artillery is at the back, so we're going to get our cavalry there. Our infantry is going to get at the front here. Obviously, because he has his infantry there. Let's also get our sharpshooters right here. Our fledglings are going to charge them from the front, as well as our Pistoliers and our Reichsguard. And our general is going to stay back here. Of course, our cannons, they are going to get a little bit further back and just fire into the mix, and you are going to go somewhere over here. Okay, this is going to get real messy real quick because I have to command them all. Oh. Todbringer's forces approach the meeting place. Stay calm and strike when the time is ready. Oops! Well, I just attacked them straight away. I didn't know that I was supposed to wait. Nobody taught me that prior to the battle. But now it's a little bit too late. Let's zoom in a little. I have the time this time. A lot of jumping attacks. Oh, there's the enemy general. Maybe you should send our general against him. They are fleeing on this side. We're going to attack them here, or surround them. Attack the mortar. You will fire at the spearmen here, and you get out of there. Ooh, retreat, retreat. Don't get shot at. Okay, they are being beaten here, which is very good. Enemy reinforcements approach. The secessionists approach the meeting site. We should hide to surprise them. Oops. Yeah, well, that's not gonna happen. Oh, I guess the meeting site was over here. Well, a little bit too late for that. Oh well. Especially because we have a lot of artillery just firing. But it seems like the secessionists are going to join the battle either way. So that's good for us. Everyone attacks this guy, while you will charge these people. And why don't you fire back at them? At the units over there. You destroy these crossbowmen. Let's get our pistoliers out of here to shoot at them. Or charge these swordsmen or something. I have no idea what's going on in these woods because you can't actually see anything in there. My artillery is also not hitting as much because of the trees. Or because they have very low accuracy. Maybe a little bit of both. There are some Pistoliers attacking us from the back, but apparently they didn't anticipate us turning around. And they're also stuck on this rock. So, not so smart on their part. Let's go and form somewhat of a line here. I can't actually see anything right now. So, just form up. Artillery is doing some damage. Oh, there are his Pistoliers again. Where's my Reichsguard? Over here somewhere. Let's get them out of there. Pistoliers form up. The Empire Knights should also form up here. Get our swordsmen now into melee. And the Empire Knight, or the Reichsguard is also going to charge them in the back here, as well as the Empire Knights. Yes, by Ulrich's Wrath. You are going to attack Hans von Zanger. And that should crush them without any problems. Maybe the Tattersouls are going to beat up the Lord a little bit. The artillery should really stop firing. You're moving. Stop firing as well. Or just fire on whatever flees the field. Okay, let's activate some of the prayers. And with some, I mean all of them. Look at the enemies in the middle here. They are completely surrounded. That they are even fighting is a wonder. I actually don't know where they are. Are that the enemies down there? Yeah, they are running now. Which is no surprise. I mean, look at all of these cavalrymen. The Empire Knights and the Reichsguard look really good. I love them. They just destroyed the enemy here. Even though the ambush did fail a little bit because I attacked too early. That's what they get for plotting against us. Let's see. My swordsman did fairly well. The Tattersouls did okay. One of the swordsman units killed 122 men. That is as good as my best cavalry did. Not bad. The cannon didn't kill anything. The cavalry, of course, got a lot of kills. The Free Company militia did well. The handgunners didn't do as much this time, sadly. I'm going to replace the Free Company militia at some point, because I do like that they're both a melee unit and a ranged unit, but it's better to have specialized units. For example, I'm going to get a row of great swords later, and then handgunners. I already have pretty much my best. Actually, they're not my best cavalry if we take some demigryphs to compare them with. I think the Demigryph Knights are going to be better. You know what would have been cool as a renown unit? A Gryph Knight unit. I know the Gryphs are reserved for the Lords, more in this game at least. But just imagine one unit of Gryph riders. Like not demigryphs, but real Gryphs. As long as they're not as useless as the Pegasus riders, because they are kind of useless. as they die way too quickly. Quest complete. Loot gained 470. That's good. I do need the loot. We also a rank, and I'm going to pardon the captives because I need more money. A scribe, of course. Quest successful. We gained a weapon, and we should have gained a wizard. We should have gained a wizard. Karak Norn is attacking us? I didn't even see that. Great. Helmgard is going to fall because Karak Norn is going to burn it down.
Talk at me in your crude language if you must. I make no promises as to the outcome.
I just want peace with you dwarves. Why don't you accept that? We are not enemies here, okay? Well, Helmgard is not going to get anything, or the garrison, quick enough. And I know that the dwarves are extremely tough to beat. So I doubt that 9 Empire units with Karl Franz, together with the garrison force, is going to be able to beat this force. Like, dwarves are really tough to beat.
I am Prince and Emperor.
And I can't get any units of renown because they are all in this army. This army is going to attack the Empire, the secessionists here. We're going to do this automatically. Oh, really? I lost the Free Company militia. I did not expect that, to be honest. Oh, I'm going to part all the captives as well. Got an armor out of this. That's nice. This army is no. They're not going to make it to Helmgard as well, so that's bad. Could we force march our way over there? Yes and no. They would intercept us probably and attack us before we reach them, which is quite bad. So what we're going to do is we're going to set our units in our army in Altdorf, and we're going to recruit some more units for you. I don't really need. I would like Empire Knights, of course, but I'm not sure if they will be recruited quick enough. So we're going to get some more swordsmen and some more Free Company militia. You're going to get your rank. We're going to give you. You should have a weapon now. The sword of. I'm going to give you the sword of striking. And we're going to give you Imperial Gunnery.
I cannot.
And that is it for this turn. We're going to lose Eilhard to the dwarves because I can't do anything against them right now. Damn these dwarves. If only I had my orcs still. Yeah, of course. Hopefully they just plunder Helmgard and they don't burn it down, okay? He only has dwarf warriors, but they're still very strong in comparison to my units, I think. Yeah, they have more melee attack and melee defense. Actually, they don't have more melee attack, but they do have melee defense and a lot more armor than mine. So I don't know how to deal with dwarves yet. Cavalry is probably the answer. I know how the cavalry of the Chaos has destroyed me. Okay, they're now marching against Eilhard. That was to be expected, but I think we can defend Eilhard. Yeah, Helmgard got sacked. To be expected. We can't afford to repair it. We can't actually afford anything right now. So we're just going to destroy these guys. We're going to pardon the captives because I need all the money I can get. Another armor gained. And we could march out now. I'm thinking about attacking Marienburg. because Karabakh is the next city that I could attack. The vampires are still not attacking us. They probably want to take Talabheim first before they march against Kemperbad, and we're not going to defend Kemperbad because I can't.
I command here.
You are going to defend Eilhard next turn. While I march against Karabakh. I do need the money, even though it's not really a lot of money we get out of Karabakh. We need like Marienburg. Or Nuln. Actually, Nuln is not as good. But yeah, I need Marienburg. But it's doubtful if I can take it. Also, where the heck is my wizard? I did not get my wizard, did I? Are you my wizard? No. So, my battle wizard did not spawn, maybe because Altdorf was under siege, which is an annoying bug, to be honest. Because I really could have used a priest. Or a battle wizard. I did not mean to recruit you. So, please go away.
Defender of the faith.
The Empire Knights are probably super expensive. The Reichsguard is also very expensive, and the artillery. But I do need all of them. Where are you going? I'm going to move you. You can't. Actually, I think we could beat the Dwarven forces, so I want you to at least get one more turn of replenishment. I'm going to end this episode here. I thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, then consider leaving a like and a comment down below, and we will see us in the next episode. Until then, take care. Bye.